Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to explore 4 awesome food trends and we've got 2 normal home cooks to do it.
Oh, he's decided they're awesome already. Such high expectations, Evers.
They're printed on a card, so of course they're good.
Treat us, Evers.
Lift the cloche.
Go on. S&C.
It's got an ice cube, so
ice cube symbol.
Okay.
Oh, it's empty.
But it's got air bubbles. It's for sealing something. Hang on. What are you sealing and why are you putting ice in it?
Oh no, whoa. So it looks like it could be the top of a cocktail shaker.
What about if I told you the S and the C on the top stand for shaker can or maybe Shaka Khan?
Shaka Khan.
Wow, we've gone so deep into the 90s.
No, on top of...
This is already a good video because I don't think anyone knows what the hell is going on.
So this is a Shaka Khan Mai Tai.
Oh, so it's specifically for this?
These are 4 premium canned cocktails
Shaka
that
Khan
you shake at home.
Oh, I like it.
So each can becomes its own cocktail shaker. You have the top that you move around. They are about 100ml serves, i.e. cocktail measure, with enough space in the can for you to add your own ice and shake. Now the space in the can before you open it is filled with an inert gas, but why don't one of you give it a go? So the ring pull comes off. The big hiss is not a carbonated drink, but it is an inert gas in there which keeps the ingredients fresh because of all the gap in it.
What flavour have you got? Oh, you've got a Mai Tai. Wow, that's pungent. Add ice inside.
Up to about 2/3.
To here.
Put on your Shaka Khan.
Brilliant.
I love it.
Clockwise to clip it in and the teeth and groove fit, and then you shake for 8 to 10 seconds before pouring out.
Now just Shaka Khan.
And it feels and sounds
obviously
like you're a pro.
Well, the rule is you keep shaking it until it's physically too cold to continue to hold.
And that is happening. My fingers are burning cold.
That's great. Oh!
Now the cans obviously recycle like anything, but the top you take off and you use time and time again, up to 100,000 times. They'll last a lifetime.
Your turn.
My turn.
There's been an upward trend to sort of increasing premium cocktails at home. We've done several of them. These give you the experience of shake at home, and if you've got friends round, you don't have to have them all in the fridge chilled ready. You keep them just in the cupboard because they instantly chill. Have a taste.
Oh, look at that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smells fantastic.
We bought a mixed case which had 6 different flavours.
Gin and orange liqueur, bit of sugar. That is sour and delicious.
This, they're saying, single serve, a longer shelf life because of that inert gas in the can. And essentially, as long as you don't throw out your Shaka Khan lid with your cans, you can keep using it.
Isn't it funny how when I think of cans, even to this day, I still associate cans to drinks on the go.
I kind of get that. I think personally a lot of the craft beer scene now, they tend to be more canned and sit in the fridge, and you absolutely want to pour them out and enjoy them in a nice glass. And canned wine now is so much better than it ever has been. But this gives you the theatre of Shaka Khan at home.
I already really like the canned cocktails, the nitro ones. I have them at home, and they're really convenient for an evening treat. This turns it into more of a social thing, I think.
So the shaker can attachment, which has, they claim, we've not tested this, 100,000 uses, is a £5.
Oh!
And then the cans you buy in a multi-pack work out between £4 and £5 each, so £4.25.
Standard canned cocktail prices.
Yeah.
I like it. I like good engineering for a reason. This cuts down on the need for something, keeps it here, and the can cocktail is already a convenience and a money saver.
So the only question you have to ask, is this mixing up the cocktail scene at home, or is it Shaka Khan?
Okay.
Lovely stuff. Lovely bit of business.
Mix it up, definitely.
Shaking up, mixing up the cocktail scene. I'm for it.
I have got another one for you. Would you like to see it?
Yes, please.
Number 2, under the cloche.
It can't be better.
Yeah. Oh. It's a penis emoji. Filled with...
That is a...
aubergine.
It's a pipette.
It is a pipette. That's an excellent word.
Has it got olive oil inside or something?
It has. A little salad, you can snip off the end and dress your salad.
This is no good for you because you need 4 times this amount, don't you?
I do a little bit. Oh, don't squeeze it at the same time.
Probably easier if both your left and right hand are doing the same job. Do snippy snip.
It is olive oil.
It is olive oil.
It's very tasty. Oh, it's got a lovely mouthfeel. Not too peppery, but it comes through at the end. That is lovely olive oil. That is delicious.
So a bit of a double whammy. These are 2 brands we've spoken about before, but this together is something new. Citizens of Soil.
Oh yeah,
oil.
The bagged oil.
So really good quality.
That comes in the box.
Cups in
Yeah.
box wine
That stuff
equivalent
was
in
great.
oil, but also the attention they pay to making sure that they're looking over the biodiversity of the olive groves and the like. And the packaging is seaweed from Notpla.
Not
Not plastic.
Not plastic.
Yeah.
Yep, you may remember they were one of the Earthshot Prize winners. We featured them when we cooked the Earthshot burger for Prince William because they did the seaweed lined
Instead of plastic, which is
takeaway boxes for industry. And this is their compostable and biodegradable single serve olive oil pipettes.
So that's made out of seaweed.
Yeah.
And you just lob it on compost and it will decompose.
30 days, it will completely disappear and decompose. It is technically edible.
You could just leave that there now.
I could just leave it.
It'll decompose.
Something might grow.
It would have a little compost. Embers will put some eggshells in it or something.
So 100% natural, biodegradable, home compostable, and vegan.
Okay, great.
So what scenario is this designed for? Is it industry or is it...
Individual portions on buffets and spreads, things like airline catering. If you're in restaurants where you have little vinegar or oil on the table, you can have these in individual portions, so you've got
bit of
control
balsamic.
over the portioning.
But what is this?
An artichoke salad with some pork scratchings, some frisée,
It's great.
sliced olives, a bit of olive oil. So Notpla have got a pledge to replace 1 billion units of single-use plastic by 2030. It's a big number, but the way they will achieve it is by working with industry and catering as opposed to just domestic.
Yeah, I struggle with it when it comes to in the home. I cannot apply it. But as soon as you said airlines, you can see that the problem that's solving massively, and in restaurants.
The only way to get these types of things into mass production is through cost saving. And the fact that these are already pre-portioned, they were like, great, we can control that cost, we can control the portioning, we'll take it.
And look, the reality is, and we've spoken about it before, seaweed is magical because, I mean, they could literally replace all the single-use plastic in the world and still only require less than 0.1% of the ocean. Paired up with Citizens of Soil, a double whammy.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Sorted alumni combining, some would say. They both watched the videos
like
that
we're
we featured
matchmakers.
them in.
I think we're taking far too much.
We're the Tinder version
We
of
are
food
Bumble.
company. What?
We're Bumble.
We're Bumbles.
We're Bumble.
Well, we don't often cover old ground, but it felt so fitting that both of these brands we've spoken about have come together to do something new again. So one last question. Is it single-serve seaweed success or no thanks, oil pass? Oil pass.
Oil pass. I've forgotten the first one because I'm distracted by the second, but the first one.
It's a success.
Seaweedy success for sure.
Let's do number 3. Number 3, lift the cloche.
Oh, okay. Red grapefruit. Here you go. Brace yourself. Sukhi heisu. Sukhi heisu.
Sukhi heisu. So sukhi, meaning shining tiger in the forest,
Hello.
Hangover Cure I've just seen.
and hisu, relive water. Now, there are a couple of things, in all honesty, to tiptoe around here because there are lots of claims.
I
However,
love a claim.
it is considered to certainly help the morning after if you've had some heavy drinking. Because what it's made from, Acetegmontosum maxim, which is the Latin word for a particular plant, they use the leaves, twigs and bark, and it contains high level of something which essentially helps with liver cell recovery. Sprout barley can increase the absorption rate in the body, and it can help decompose and excrete acetaldehyde, which is a hangover-inducing substance.
It's got a ring pulley bottom, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've noticed at the top it says open, twist cap, but at the same time it's got a cheeky little bottom. where you've got a ring pull on the bottom to open up.
That alone is a soft drink and can be consumed on its own and supposed to give you those hangover cure benefits. Or it's a mixer.
They've really.
This is a good episode. I find after a hangover, my body almost craves, like, I always want a ginger and turmeric shot thing. I always feel like I need that. Is it doing the same sort of thing as that?
Your body at that point craves nutrients to
Yeah.
help recover. This is doing some of that, but essentially it's the substance in there that's said to break down the aldehydes quicker and therefore support liver detoxification. We are not nutritionists. We cannot lay claim to that. That's what they claim.
We can talk about taste.
But the
and
trend,
that's about it.
the trend is this fun kind of sticking it on top of a soju bottle and mixing it as we go. Take the bottom off first.
Oh, then you open that to pour it through it.
Yeah.
Oh!
So you don't even need to mix.
See, it's another packaging design. So
This is why Korea is amazing.
turn your small one upside down. Now, just before you go, just pour out some soju on its own, just so you know what it tastes like before the mixer, so you got a comparison. It's a brewed rice drink. It's about 12%, so it's about the kind of
really-
percentage of wine.
You still get the warmth, but it's not the same.
It's a clean, refreshing
Burn.
alcohol.
Then screw your suki haisu on top. Make sure it's leveled. Any cross threading of screws, it'll leak down your arm.
There you go.
Oh, look, so as you did that, look, as you screw down, it pops open with the bottle
Oh yeah.
and it falls in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hurrah.
That is bloody
Ooh.
delicious. Have you tried
Wow, that must be so sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And diluting it with water as your hydration option in the morning is fine. When we talk about alcohol consumption, we have to be sensible and careful. But what is interesting, and another reason why this is potentially more popular in places like Korea, is alcohol flush reaction. So about 30 to 50% of East Asians, so Chinese, Japanese, South Koreans, have a variant in a gene that means they generally flush and go quite red when they drink alcohol.
Oh, I get that sometimes.
And as a result, people therefore tend to moderate their alcohol consumption. So again, another reason why it might have taken off more in South Korea. And those kind of gene variations are no different to the lactose intolerance that some parts of the world do and don't have.
I really enjoy it, and I kind of want to take that
That's
home
really
and share
fun.
that as well.
If we go out for like a weekend with all of us and like all of the schoolmates and stuff like that, everyone going, boom, here we go, lads. Right, here we go, cheers.
These are obviously Korean, but very easy to get hold of in Korean supermarkets or specialist stores. They're £3.99 per bottle. So the question, so do you like it? Or is this a shining tiger that should just stay in the forest?
Oh, okay.
I like it. I do like it.
So you do? So do you? So do you like it?
I do.
I do like it. No,
Soju.
I do.
Ed, note for pre-production, only one alcoholic drink per video. Do you want a last one?
Yes,
Something to mop up the booze?
Oh, boring.
Can we eat some food?
Number 4.
What a day.
Wow. Kebab. It's got spoons and a funny looking plate.
So it's made out of something.
Ooh. What does that smell of?
Smells of guinea pig hutch. I know that's
I
specific.
think you're right. I think you're really right.
I feel like that smells of that. Or
Yeah.
it smells of sawdust for pets.
This looks a bit like a Ruskin.
But instantly I was like, that. Shut up. No, because I thought that looks like it's made out of pastry.
Yeah.
No.
I'm eating that and it's not bad.
Wait.
No, you do. You go first.
No, because I'm going to embarrass myself.
I'm like, no, I ate that and it's not bad.
But I don't want to eat guinea pig hutch. I'm going to do it. I can't work out whether we're supposed to be doing this. Ben's laughing, so I don't think we are.
Oh, rice paper. No.
No, what's the
Rye bread.
Rivita?
Rye bread. It's wheaty.
Oh, goodness me. These are supporting the volunteer guinea pig farm. No, you're absolutely right. This is Strudels. So it is the company behind pasta straws, which we may have heard of years ago, but these are their wheat bran plates and biscuit spoons.
That's it. They taste like grand cereal.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it.
Oh, yeah.
So the spoons are made with excess flours from the food industry. So it could be wheat, millet, oat, rice, barley, chickpea flour. It's a combination of flours that would otherwise have gone to waste that get turned into edible spoons. Good for hot and cold. And just to put it to the test, this is a plate of noodles and gyoza that has been kept warm in the oven for 20 minutes. So they say that the plates made from wheat bran will stay intact for the full duration of your meal. They're not going to crumble. They can cope with hot and cold meals, and they can even be put through the microwave. So perfect for, as an example, street food.
It's a spoon with structural integrity, which is important. It delivers things to my mouth perfectly, and actually has something to chomp on at the end. It doesn't taste of much, but it adds texture to that particular dish.
And this is the thing, right? Remember when they started with pasta straws, it was basically a completely compostable, biodegradable alternative to a plastic straw that didn't disintegrate as you were using it. Whether you choose to eat it or not is another matter.
It's all about the reason in which they've been designed, and if they've been designed to add to the eating experience, that's one thing. But if they've been designed so that they are completely biodegradable within 30 days, that's the key.
And when you think about the alternatives to plates, so you either have crockery, which is heavy, breakable, needs washing, not very practical on the go or street food kind of vibes, or paper plates, which actually, as soon as you put anything wet or heavy on them, they're floppy and whatever.
Soggy, they lose it.
So these are kind of hitting in between that space where they are sturdy, they will hold up for the entirety of the meal.
It's really interesting because actually if you flavoured the spoon or the plate to go with the dish, you can actually create a really interesting, novel eating experience for people as well.
And I think when you're talking about, chomping on the dry plate at the start and it being a bit kind of, wheat bran, but kind of Rivita, quite dry, not much to it. However, once you finish the noodles, all of the flavour and the sauce and the lovely oils and the condiments and the mustard or the ketchup or whatever you put on the plate from street food vibes will suddenly, probably, taste a little bit more like what you've just eaten. I'm still not advising you eat the whole thing, but you can see how it might be more practical.
It all depends on how much it costs.
And it's worth always thinking about that kind of Venn diagram of options. Things are either quick, cheap, or quality. And it's impossible really to get all three. Those are kind of the ballparks we're heading in here. So this is 70 pence a plate and 60 pence a spoon. So a lot more than a paper alternative, but conscious consumerism is that where those who are more conscious and want to be doing the right thing would be prepared to spend their money. That's not for us to decide.
I think it's a great concept. It walks the line of novelty, usefulness, environmental impact really well. Enough to, I think, get enough traction to succeed. I'd like to see it everywhere because I think it's a really cool, simple innovation and I really like it.
So Strudels also work with other organisations that support, aid and lead in this mission around education and awareness. So it is about changing perception moving forward because you're probably not going to convince many people today to eat a plate. Unless they've had a soju. Final question. Does Strudels bring you oodles of joy or brand you not see it catching on?
I can see it catching on later, not now.
I definitely see it catching on. I think they've nailed it.
In the meantime, it does bring me oodles of joy.
Yeah.
I can see by the...
This video has brought me oodles,
it has.
Oodles
I hope
of joy.
it's brought you oodles of joy too.
They probably hated it.
Comment down below, oodles of joy, or did you hate it? Over to you.
Can I have another soju, please?
No.